Ready, aim, fire.
Hey, what is up guys? It is Colt here from Quad Threat Gaming, and I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I don't like to stick on that, so let's get straight into my topic today. But also, I would like to note, this gameplay in the background is extremely kick-ass, and I'm probably going to, in the end, extend to the full game, the last 5 minutes at least, 5 or 7 minutes, somewhere around there. Because I go absolutely ham with my friend Ninja Newt. He'll join here in, I think, a few minutes. Yeah. So, today's topic is ranking the Battlefield 4 DLCs. Now, the gameplay in the background is on a Naval Strike map, which was the third DLC, and it is called Operation Mortar. So, let's start off by naming my number 5 map pack. So, the way I'm going to rank these is by my personal opinion, and then I'm going to give a brief explanation and then move on. So my first one is Second Assault. This came early when the game launched for Xbox One, so all you Xbox pussies, you guys got this DLC first, and then you guys also got China Rising with pre-order like all of us did. The Second Assault is my least favorite because of two things. So, okay, Caspian Border and Operation Metro are good maps. I stress this enough. It depends on your preference. But the other two maps, Operation Firestorm and Gulf of Oman, are not really good maps. Now, Firestorm is not a good map at all, and I don't even know why they added it. It's not a fan favorite whatsoever. And then Gulf of Oman is a good map, actually, and it feels like D-Day on Rush. But, when the sandstorm rolls in, it does not go away and you cannot see shit, and it just kind of ruins the experience. But as for weapons, I mean, we got decent weapons, but nothing really stood out except for a certain sniper rifle called the Gold Magnum, which is a bitch to unlock, but once you do, it's a really good gun. Then you got the M6, the E4, which is a pretty good long-range light machine gun, and the F2000, which is kind of just mediocre. It's not really good at anything. There's guns that can do it better. So, and there's a couple more, like the AS Valve, which is easy to do, and it depends on the situation, it's really good for it. Well, my next DLC is China Rising. So this is the one that you got for pre-ordering Battlefield 4, and look at this dumbass right here, can't think, Jesus Christ. I actually kind of enjoy this, but I kind of don't. Now, I'm going to start off straight with this one with the weapons and state that this one probably has some of the best weapons in the game. It came with the MTAR-21, 900 RPM, 31 rounds, and it's a carbine, so you can equip it to all classes. That's out of this world, and that's what makes it such a really good gun, that you can equip it to any class. Next is a little gun called the L85A2. It's kind of British, it's kind of a copy of the M416, but it's pretty funny how you get it. You have to get a defibrillator kill. Sorry guys. You get the L96A1, which now after the patch is a really good sniper, and you also get, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was the MP7. Yeah, it was the MP7. So yeah, some pretty good guns, but my main grudge with this pack was the fact that there was a lack of evolution. The selling point of this game, the map pack that you get for free, did not even have what the game advertised that much. Gulen Peaks and Silk Road are really good maps. One is kind of good for close quarters infantry, that is Gulen Peaks, and then you have Silk Road, which is such a good vehicle map, and then infantry, you know, you're pretty much dead. It's also a sniper haven, and I also kind of I think the other maps are decent. I mean, they can be played without you, like, wanting to kill yourself in the pre-game menu. But, yeah. So, my number 3 map pack is Dragon's Teeth. Now, it was officially my second one until Final Stand came out. Dragon's Teeth is more of a close quarters map pack, and it was, like, the shit at the time. But it also kind of brought a few problems, and it was my favorite map pack on PlayStation 3, but now it's kind of dimmed down for me because of 64-player Conquest. Kind of turns into a clusterfuck. Propaganda is still a really good map though. But to talk about the weapons, we got the Deagle, which still remains probably the most powerful pistol in the game. And then we got the Bulldog, most incredibly easy to obtain assault rifle in the game, and also pretty good. You get the Ballistic Shield, pile of shit. You get the Unica 6, actually not a bad pistol, and then you get, I believe the MPX is the greatest PDW in the game. That's just downright simple. And then you get that shit sniper, the CS5. Not good for him. But yeah, that was my number 3. Now my number 2 is probably Naval Strike. The gameplay you're seeing right now is from one of the maps, and really the maps are beautiful. It really did show off a mix of the beauty of the Frostbite engine and then the destruction, because you can see these shacks are just like blown to pieces. But the weapons that came with this map pack, I mean, really, it was a lot of good combat. You know, the water was open combat for air vehicles and boats, and then there's infantry combat on the island, because this is a very island theme, and then you had pretty good revolutions, if I don't say so myself, like that sub crashing in the sub base map. It's pretty awesome, and sub base is actually a pretty awesome team deathmatch map also, which is just a lower down version of that. So, and then the weapons, you get a really good long range assault rifle now, the AR-160. You get the awesome AWS LMG, fast reload, fast rate of fire. Swear to God, all LMGs have like an 800 round rate of fire, at least the good ones. I think you got the SW40, great little revolver. You got, man, so many fucking guns, so good this pack. Yeah, I'm just gonna name those, because those are the only real standout ones. And then finally, my number 1 map pack. This one is the one I'm going to say a lot about. I mean, like probably a 5-minute conversation, and I'll say so myself. So, Battlefield 4 was on its last leg, basically, before they announced that they would extend it. So that doesn't hold true. It was final DLC, and they said that there wasn't going to be any weapons. I was a little bit disappointed until I saw the complete package. So if you guys have ever checked me out on Battlelog, or have seen me, or gotten killed by me, you would probably know that my left dog tag is the Giants of Corellia dog tag. So premium members went on this gigantic Easter egg hunt, basically. And across the map were these and these were gigantic maps. Like, most Battlefield maps are big, and this was a more vehicle centric with like spots where infantry can fight, which is a really good design. And I really like the maps that they chose, because it's like that frozen sub base, or the underground mining operation, or the hangar on Hangar 21, stuff like that. It's just really good combat. But across these massive, Hangar 21 isn't that big of a map. I'd say it's normal size. To me it is, at least. But these gigantic ass maps, and you have to find these dog tags. And then the Phantom program comes into play. If you're a premium, putting these codes on Battlelog, these passcodes that take forever to find out, and then the community cracks them, and pretty much everybody knows about them. And then you put these in, you get these assignments. So if you were lucky enough to find one of those boxes that you knife, press square on, and get the dog tag, then you would probably be blessed if you could just easily, with time, complete those 3 Phantom assignments. Now, even more, you have to find 3 other people that have that same thing. On Hangar 21, you have to basically, you go to the elevator, and then you get in, and it'll blink. And if you guys don't have the requirement, the one person who doesn't have the requirement, he'll die, and it'll just go one after another. It checks for those things. It's so epic and so scary when you go into that thing. And then you get to this room, and it's sitting there in a laboratory. The Phantom Bow. It is a compound bow that is kind of a gimmick unless you know how to use it. And it feels so rewarding to go in there and all of you get to press square and you are equipped with this, like, this bow that you just, like, you're sitting there like, what other game would do this? You sit there and you think, it's like, where would Call of Duty ever do this? Where would any other game do this kind of Easter egg hunt? And you sit there and you look at that bow and you're just like looking there like, damn. So that's enough to win me over to say Final Stand is my favorite map pack. But Final Stand also had really fucking good additions also. They had some really fit. Oh my god, look at that kill. Dirty ass camper. The maps were so good. Hangar 21 is one of my favorite maps in the game. It's outside is like sniper heaven sort of, and then it's air combat heaven, and then it's just a really good. I love my snowmobile, I'll give you that. Really good combat outside the base. I mean, you can still have good times as infantry, which you probably are gonna be, and you know, it's really fun. Even I'm an assault class, and it's like the one map where I'm not afraid to play because I don't feel like I'm gonna get destroyed. And then Hangar 21, inside the hangar, it's open game for me. Actually, outside is open game for me. It takes a little more tap firing, which I've done a lot in this video. So, I mean, Hangar 21, awesome map. Giants of Corellia, beautiful map, big map, good tank combat. Operation Whiteout, my least favorite, but it still had some pretty good gameplay. And then you had Hammerhead, which is my second favorite of the DLC. It was just a really good map pack, and I don't see why you guys would ever not buy this map pack. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy the video, and if I am, this is probably where I'm going to cut in the rest of this game. Basically, this is Colt, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.